guys, I'm Scout and today I'm here with Rich, Colin, Joseph and Tom who make up Four Screws Loose. So, tell me about it. What are or who are Four Screws Loose? And how did you guys all get together? You're looking very swish. What are you? Tell the viewers what you are.
Well, we're basically a comedy sketch group, an emerging one. And we've just done our second Edinburgh, which went really well. Started to get discovered by lots of exciting people, lots of TV interest, and things are starting to blossom for the Screws. And we're hoping to screw a lot of people soon.
How did you guys come up with the name?
It was a process of like just writing down anything that came into our head for about a week, and we were like constantly texting each other, what do you think of this, what do you think of this, no, that shit, whatever.
And then our first name. We were originally called the Fugly Bucklings.
For about a week, and we were kind of like, you know, and then after a while we decided that's not good.
Because it works for being a bit loose and screwing, and the phrase "you got to screw loose."
There's a lot of puns.
There's a lot of puns in there.
Yeah, that's a clever name. I like
lots
it.
of work.
I've never heard it before. It's distinct. So, did you all know each other for years back, or how do you all know each other? What's the story there?
Us three went to uni together, and then we found Joseph, and we all
Found him.
Found him. Like, you've got a funny face. Fancy.
It's got a really funny laugh. Do
joining in.
you want to do it, Joe?
No, I don't do it in the plant.
So,
I did do it in the plant. I did it in the plant the other day, and a goose started like talking to me. So, not good.
Who comes up with most of the concepts, or do you all collaborate together? Is it very much?
It's kind of a mixture of different stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes we write stuff on our own, sometimes like in pairs or whatever. But then we always kind of come back together as a group and like re-edit stuff, and obviously in the rehearsal room as well, like different stuff kind of.
Joseph's being very modest. Richard and Joseph do most of the work, and Tom and I swoop in at the end. And
They're like Liam and Noel Gallagher about the
add our
bits.
bits in and then take the glory.
George writes at least one joke per show.
He does actually. It's usually a good joke.
It's usually the best joke.
It's not going mad.
Do you take inspiration from practically anything then, or?
Yeah, it's weird. Like you just be doing literally anything, and suddenly an idea will kind of pop into your head, and you'll be like, "That'd be a funny sketch," and not necessarily what you're doing at the time. Just random stuff kind of comes to you, and then sometimes you write it, and it's like, "Nah, shit," and then other times, it can really work.
Are you solely stage, or do you do it on the screen as well? Do you film your?
We've done we started off just as on stage, but we've always wanted to do stuff for TV and things. But it's recently been filmed by a TV production company, and it's starting to kind of hopefully go that way because I think all of our stuff could work really well on telly.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but we're quite audience. We get involved with the audience. We get in with them, and so it's just getting that across to a TV would be interesting.
But the fact that we might be on TV soon is quite exciting for me, because a lot of the time these guys have been using the excuse that a lot of the sketches that I've written are only really suitable for TV, so they've been omitting them.
So they've been saving them
from the shows that we've been doing. So hopefully now, if we do go on TV, it's my time to shine.
We should have written by Conan at the start, just be like,
just kind of a tongue
disclaimer.
Where are you all from originally?
Well, these two from the West Country. We're about to do a West Country tour there.
Yeah, I'm from Bristol.
So you get
It's
to
very
go.
cool.
Yeah, I'm from the fields.
Yeah.
And you're from
I'm
Reading.
from Reading.
So not too far.
There's nothing to
No,
show.
I'm London, so we're not that far away.
And what kind of comedians do you look up to and think, oh yeah, I'd love to do a bit of that? Who do
The
you?
ultimate is obviously Monty Python.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
like the best sketch group ever, and I love Little Britain, and that's a lot of our comedy as well. It's kind of like us. We're not afraid to dress up as women and be very silly, and we've got awful wigs.
What kind of colours or what kind of styles?
Oh god, 1980s
Pretty much
women, basically. Awful.
The perms and the kind of bunched.
But they've all become like dreadlocks because they're so unwashed and matted with milk. It sounds really weird now saying what it is, but there's a lot of milk and things.
They're unloved.
Yeah, in our shows.
Not the people with dreadlocks.
A lot of milk.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
bodily fluids.
Yeah,
Milk.
Yes, you have to see the show.
Yeah, how was the Fringe then? So that was the second time you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it?
mental.
Crazy, yeah.
It's really
Did you
fun.
perform for the whole duration of the
Yeah,
festival?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
We had our Saturdays off, but yeah, we performed the whole time.
was it pretty grueling?
Yeah, it gets tiring, like, as, cause, you know, it's only an hour a day, the show. Obviously, you're doing all the flyering on top of
Yeah.
that, and quite a bit of drinking as well, you know, the whole social
Yeah,
aspect
yeah, of
to it.
course.
So, which is, I mean, it's amazing, it's like the best month. But yeah, by the time it gets to the end, you know, in need of a holiday.
And then we needed a holiday at the end, and then we only got offered a London transfer, so we had to do
Ah,
3 weeks.
only.
Only got, yeah.
Shut.
That's
really
amazing.
Yeah.
You guys are very
Yeah.
modest.
Uh,
Maintain that. That's nice quality. Yeah.
Just acting.
Exactly. So obviously you have an
You know,
interest in theatre because you're doing live shows.
Yeah.
Do you try and get to theatre like London? Do you see plays? Do you see musicals? Do you go to things like promenade pieces, kind of like what they do at Shutterballs? Or do you mix it up?
I'm awful. I hate watching plays. I just get so bored. And it used to be like a real issue about View where we trained and like, yeah, oh my god, when we used to go and have to watch plays, but I think I want to be doing it myself.
Yeah.
And I just sit there and I just over criticise or just get bored easily. But musicals, love it because it's music and it's. a
Your favourite one?
spectacle. God.
What's your favourite one that's on at the moment?
On at the moment, I'm a sucker for Les Mis.
Yeah.
It's absolutely. I
It's
cry every time. My voice even broke when I said that. And I'd love to be in it. Like that's what we were saying, you know, how like Little Britain, like Matt Lucas is now in Les Mis. I'd love to do that. So that kind of, he's like a big idol for me because I'd love that kind of career path to be able to pick and choose. I could be a musical now because I'm that famous.
You're gonna have to lose a lot of height and gain a lot of
Get
weight
away.
to
Shave my hair.
become that Lucas. Wow.
How about you, Conan? Do you get to theatre? Or?
I do, yeah. I mean, like the question you gave the question of what do you like that's on at the moment, or well, you said what's your favourite musical? I was like, I've got an answer to that. Avenue Q, which is amazing, but it's not on in the West End at the moment. So again, like Tom, I love Les Mis and I like Phantom of the Opera. I kind of like the classics, really, just because they're the ones that you can really properly sing along to.
Obviously, you guys are starting out, but could you ever see yourselves writing a comic musical?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yes.
yes.
We've we performed to Richard Thomas, who wrote Jerry Springer the Opera.
Oh, yeah, wicked.
I'm his biggest fan in the world, and he suddenly became our biggest fan, and he was like, guys, I have to write some music for you.
Get
So I'm like,
together. Make it happen.
okay.
We've always kind of
Love
said it
to.
like Spamalot, you know, that is just
Yeah.
a dream for
Oh.
us. We'd love our
I
characters.
love when the
to be-
knight and all his arms go up and still like that.
Yeah.
I was so talking about it was Monty Python's our biggest love, and they've got their own
Look how
musical.
successful that was, you know?
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah. I think there's a real market for comic musicals now, especially like Avenue Q and things like that. It's just people love funny and music. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, it works brilliantly, doesn't it?
But I quite like weird musicals as well. There was that London Road at the National that was on recently. Me and Joseph saw that, and it was
Brilliant.
completely bizarre, but it was one of the best things I've ever seen. Just so
Did you see it?
No, my friends are like, you have to, but I didn't actually
so
manage.
original.
Because they
Yeah.
took all the recordings.
Yeah,
so,
they learned it, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And the songs that weren't like conventional musical theatre songs, they were singing it as if it was dialogue.
Mhm.
It's really hard to describe, but it was just so unique and such a different take on like musical theatre. It really worked.
What's the beauty of being in London? I mean, they really push the boundaries with what they put on, so it's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see you guys on in the West End doing your show. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
We'd love that
Okay.
too.
I'd kind of like to see ourselves West End putting on our show.
Yeah, we have got
That'd be
quite a
great.
lot of music in our show
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
we've
nice.
always had people saying that that's one of the strengths of us because we can all sing quite well and
I think we're the boy band of comedy, aren't we?
that's what
Yeah.
that's
That's what our agent
Tagged
wants to
us.
kind of sell us as as well. Push us down that road.
So,
So, could
you
you
know,
ever see yourself releasing singles? Trying to hit the album?
Yeah, for Christmas.
Yeah.
We are the four screws loose.
Like the Peanuts song or something.
Become bumpkins.
If you could though collaborate with any
So-
artist in the world, like to incorporate into your set. So I'm talking, you could have Gaga, you could have Prince, you could
Gaga.
have the Kings of
Yeah.
Leon. Like who would?
Gaga, you
Just
Gaga, yeah, you said
Because she is so like us, she's just
Yeah,
bizarre and loads of different costumes and wigs and stuff.
I'd love to be Beyonce's back dancer.
God, she looks gay.
Dandy.
Who's the loudest out of all you four? Who causes the most trouble?
This is amazing because we had dinner just before we came here, and I said, oh, okay, so like we're having this interview later. What happens if when we were like asked the question, is like, who's the one to look out for? And they were like, what?
That's not. That's a
What
different.
kind of-
That's not what he asked.
No. And then you went like,
That's
as
a
in like,
ridiculous question.
which one causes the trouble? And
Yeah, that's not what you
that's a
said.
rubbish
You're like,
question.
it's what.
In
So I think
answers.
that kind of answers
Yeah,
my question.
it's-
Yeah.
Basically,
No,
yeah,
it's not me.
just,
Causing trouble right now.
yeah.
It's very awkward now.
The red screw.
Yeah.
Red danger.
Oh.
I love it already. I can see
Skinhead.
you guys are hilarious. I'm
Like
loving it.
this.
It's great.
Yeah. It's hilarious from the outside. I just get picked on.
Who's the oldest?
This one.
Okay, so
Yes,
you're the
you
daddy.
really-
Grandad Joseph.
And who's the youngest?
Baby.
We were saying if we were the Spice Girls.
And are you the tallest?
Spice,
Yeah.
baby
he is the
Spice.
tallest.
I'm the tallest.
Yeah,
Spice Girls, you're the baby.
Yeah, so baby screw,
Was that
Ginger screw.
Yeah, because his beard.
posh
My
screw, and sporty screw. And then we didn't have a scary screw.
You're all scary.
Maybe you can be scary.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Done.
Sweet.
Well
Well,
done.
thank you so much for coming in and speaking with us, guys. I loved it. It's been really good. 4 Screws Loose. Keep your eyes peeled because they're going to take over.
Yeah, we are.
Tom, Joseph, Conan, Rich.
Yes.